Mr. Novitzky, we got some big news to announce. What's going on?
We do. We got some exclusive content for you, Schmo. Rafael Assuncao and my partner, Donald Marcolini. We are pleased today to present another one of our 50-time perfect test history jackets to Raphael. He's been in the program since the existence of the program, Schmo. July 1st, 2015. The anniversary was yesterday. That's 2,555 days that he's had obligations to tell USADA where he is, to submit to a sample anytime. I'm sure you've been woken up early. I'm sure you've been kept up late. And he's been perfect through the existence of that program. That is very significant, and what it shows is, like many of our athletes, Raphael has achieved his success in the UFC with what he was born with and a tremendous, tremendous amount of hard work. We're really proud of you. You're a leader and a role model, not only for the UFC, not only for MMA, but all of professional sports. So we got your jacket that Donna's gonna put on for you. Thanks, Schmo, for the opportunity.
He's the ultimate pro.
Appreciate it.
How does it feel?
Good. I'm pretty honored to be within this group of athletes, you know, and to be surrounded by such professionals as Mr. Donna and Jeff here. So pretty honored to be a part of this group, you know, group of athletes. Pretty honored. Very happy. Yeah.
Schmo's honored to have you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. And so sorry I missed we had a little miscommunication on schedule, so I missed the big group. But also I'm glad to be here, you know, just having this small presentation here. Thanks, guys, again.
We appreciate you for representing the sport in the best of ways.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone.
You're all the pros. I'm the Schmo. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
This is the Schmo with the pro, with the man responsible for keeping this sport clean, Jeff Novitzky, here at the UFC X. How we doing?
It's doing good, Schmo. How you doing?
The Schmo can't complain. Man, you're getting busy, handing out jackets to so many fighters, keeping this sport that we all love clean.
It is. Yesterday was the 7th anniversary of our program. So if you do that math, those athletes that have been in the program from the get-go have been responsible for 2,555 days straight. And the 50-time jackets that we're giving represent those athletes that have never had one blemish, that have made the right decisions every single one of those days.
Not sure if you saw it, but a couple days ago at the press conference, the Schmo asked Sean Strickland a question because a few months ago he accused Israel Adesanya of cheating, of gyno, of taking performance-enhancing drugs. But he just got the 50th jacket, the letterman jacket, and then on stage Sean Strickland backed down and said, you know what, I'm wrong, I don't believe in it. Test prove it right.
That's exactly the purpose of giving those jackets. They give those athletes that proof that they've been clean over those years. And Israel's only been in the program for 4 years, so he's been, you know, you do the math, that's one test per month at least over a 4-year period. And again, clean every time.
So now that a lot of these guys and gals are getting their 50th jacket, what are we going to do for the 75th anniversary, the 100th anniversary? They're letterman jackets. We're going to do pins. We're going to do some artwork. What do you think, Mr. Novitzky?
I think both of those ideas, yeah, are centered around the letterman jacket, and they'll be adding patches, pins, and you know, hopefully someday we'll be giving 100, 150, maybe even 200.
One of the Schmo's podcast partners, Triple C, Henry Cejudo, he recently came back in the USADA Pool. He's been tested now 3 times. What is the process? Is it pretty random? How do you know which athletes to select and when to select them? Because USADA, they just show up at the doorstep. Could be 3 in the morning, could be 6 p.m. at night. No one knows.
That's the beauty of the program. I don't even know. I don't know until after an athlete is collected from. But what USADA says all the time, there's nothing random about these tests. Every single test has a purpose. So they're looking at things like markers on your biological passport. They're even looking at success rates in the UFC. You generally see those athletes at the top of the rankings tested more, because that's an indicator potentially of using PEDs, as being successful in your sport. But I think those athletes that have reached 50-time perfect test history is the best proof there is out there that they're doing it the right way, clean.
Off the top of your noggin, is Conor McGregor still active in the USADA pool?
So we never disclose who's in a pool, who's not, who's retired, who isn't. But the good thing is we are very transparent about this process. So the public can go online every day, and those test numbers are updated, I think, weekly. So, you know, when and if he does fight again, then we can have this conversation again, and, you know, I'm sure he'll be well tested by that time.
How would you like to see this program evolve as we climb into the decades of the 20s here?
Really what we're looking to do is ease the burden on the athlete. You know, this is a difficult burdensome process of the athlete, because they have to be available for testing every day of the year. They have to file whereabouts, and think about just our daily lives when plans change at the last minute. That can be sometimes difficult to remember those things. So we're looking to improve technology so the athlete has to do as little as possible but still be compliant under the program.
Who's the biggest jacket you'd have to make so far, the biggest customization? Because there's some big heavyweights that you've had to put this jacket around.
I'd say Francis and Derek Lewis, 3XLs.
Certainly. Can we get a final message for all the Jeff Novitzky fans out there worldwide?
Hey, I think as great as this sport is, as challenging as this sport is, keep in mind that these athletes are putting forth tremendous effort to show their fans in the world that they're doing it clean, doing it the right way with two things: what they were born with and a tremendous, tremendous amount of hard work.
He's the pro. I'm the Schmo at the UFC X. We're out.